Welcome to a magical culinary experience with Gustavo, the relaxed yet skilled capybara. You're about to step into his warm, earthy kitchen, where food is more than just sustenance. It's pure enchantment. Gustavo's light blue chef uniform, a bit singed at the edges from his hard-working nature, sets the tone for what's about to unfold. In front of you, a glowing stone grill comes to life. The coals beneath glow in a soft, emerald hue, and the warmth they radiate spreads throughout the cozy kitchen. This isn't your ordinary grill. It's an enchanted one, creating the perfect cooking environment for the magical ribs Gustavo is about to prepare. Thick, meaty ribs sizzle on the grill, infused with magical herbs. These ribs are far from your average barbecue fare. The aroma fills the room, the smoky scent of the meat mingling with the mystical herbs that add an almost otherworldly depth to the flavor. As you glance around, you notice strings of magical garlic hanging from the wooden beams above. They pulse with a soft golden glow, adding a unique touch of magic to the air. These aren't just for decoration. They're about to play an essential role in the flavor explosion happening on the grill. Floating above the grill, bottles of Enchanted marinade hover, ready to work their magic. With a subtle wave from Gustavo, they begin to pour themselves over the sizzling ribs, perfectly coating them with the precise amount of flavor. There's something mesmerizing about watching these bottles move on their own, each drop of marinade adding depth to the dish. The kitchen seems to come alive with every movement Gustavo makes. The lighting from the coals highlights his content expression as he watches his creation unfold. Shadows dance along the rough stone walls, adding a sense of mystery to the air, as if the kitchen itself is enchanted. A small enchanted breeze drifts through the room, carrying the rich, smoky aroma of the ribs. It's almost as if the kitchen has a life of its own, breathing in sync with the cooking process. The scent is irresistible, filling the room and stirring your appetite. Gustavo stands back, his calm demeanor suggesting that he knows exactly what he's doing. His light blue uniform may have a few singed edges, but they only add to his charm. He's not rushing, he's enjoying every moment of this magical cooking experience. The glowing light from the coals casts a soft glow on his face, accentuating his content expression. You can see the satisfaction in his eyes as he watches the ribs slowly come to life, their aroma now filling the entire kitchen. As the magical coals continue to glow beneath the ribs, you can feel the temperature of the room rise. But it's not uncomfortable. It's a warm, inviting heat that encourages you to lean in closer and witness the magic unfolding before your eyes. The garlic above pulses with an almost rhythmic motion, sending out bursts of golden light. Each pulse seems to harmonize with the sizzling sound of the ribs on the grill, creating a melody of light, scent, and sound that is uniquely magical. Floating bottles of marinade hover near the grill, their movements deliberate and graceful. With a slight flick from Gustavo's hand, they pour themselves over the ribs with perfect precision. The marinade seems to coat every inch of the meat, ensuring it will be rich and flavorful. There's something hypnotic about watching the food come together. The magical herbs infuse the ribs with a unique flavor, while the garlic above adds a subtle undertone of warmth. The ribs are cooking to perfection, each turn on the grill bringing them closer to that perfect, juicy bite. Gustavo checks the ribs carefully, ensuring they're cooked just right. His attention to detail is clear. He's not just throwing food on the grill. He's crafting a masterpiece, using both his culinary skills and magical abilities to create something extraordinary. The play of light and shadow in the kitchen makes everything feel even more magical. The warm emerald glow from the coals highlights the food, while the golden pulse of the garlic above adds another layer of enchantment to the scene. As the ribs cook, the air in the kitchen becomes thicker with the rich, smoky aroma. The enchanted breeze swirls around the room, carrying the scent of cooking meat and magical herbs, creating a sensory experience that's both comforting and intoxicating. Gustavo takes a step back, allowing the final touches to come together. The coals glow brighter, casting an even more magical light on the scene. The garlic above hums softly, as if it's proud of the dish that's about to be completed. The ribs are almost ready. The aroma is intoxicating, and the atmosphere in the kitchen is electric. Every element in the room, from the glowing coals to the floating marinade bottles, seems to be working in perfect harmony. With a content smile, Gustavo lifts the ribs off the grill, now perfectly cooked and infused with the magical herbs and marinade. The meat glistens with a rich, smoky sheen, and the golden glow of the garlic above seems to approve of the final result. The kitchen feels like a haven, a place where time slows down and magic flows freely. The ribs are plated, and as you take in the final dish, you can't help but marvel at how everything in the kitchen, the glowing coals, the pulsing garlic, the floating bottles, came together to create something so perfect. As Gustavo admires his creation, you realize that cooking isn't just about ingredients. It's about the experience, the magical atmosphere, the aromas, the sights, and the sounds that all come together to create something truly special. The ribs are now ready to be enjoyed. They've been infused with magical flavors, cooked to perfection, and seasoned with just the right amount of love and care. Gustavo takes a moment to appreciate the work that went into this meal, knowing that it's about to bring joy to those who are lucky enough to taste it. If you're wondering how to bring this magical dish into your own kitchen, don't worry. You can find the recipe for Gustavo's enchanted ribs in the description below. Thanks for joining us on this journey through his magical kitchen. We hope it's inspired you to create some magic of your own.